SRT Whips and Flips back with another video. I do have this 2016 Kia Sportage, 168,000 miles. I am at the auction, so this is going to be the first time that I look at this vehicle. Does have a piece broken right here. So I did pay $3,100 for this out the door. Ooh, look at that tire. My goodness. So it's going to need at least, that back tire is not much better. Look at this. So at least one tire. Let's check the inside. This tail light is broken as well. It is a 2016, 168,000 miles. So, you know, it's fairly newer for $3,100. Hatch works. Doesn't have any rust. I do like these wheels. These wheels are very cool. So it does have leather. This one is a fully loaded example of this car. I had a 2012 Kia Sportage, but it had cloth seats. It had a key. This one's remote start, or yeah, this one's push button start, leather, Bluetooth radio, everything. So this one definitely has a lot more options. So cross your fingers, guys. I'm going to start this up for the first time. Oh, one other thing. These motors in particular, these GDI motors, are known to burn oil. They're known to have rod knock, lower end knocking noises. We do have oil in it, but look at how dirty that oil is. So that's not a good sign. It does have a fairly newer battery in it. Looks like it's from 2022. The engine's pretty gross, so you know how we clean engines up. The body doesn't look bad at all. We check to make sure these two doors work. Doors work. Door handles work. Okay, guys. We are going to need a back tail light. Cross your fingers. Let's start this thing up. Oh, it actually sounds really good. So it is idling high. This is the first time I started it. Like I said, you guys are hearing it start up the first time with me. So the motor actually sounds really good. Okay, guys, I was definitely a little bit nervous, especially with these GDI motors. These are known to knock. Roughly about 15 to 20 of them come in and through the auction every single week that have lower end motor noise, and you really don't hear them until you rev it and then you start hearing knock, 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 knock. This one doesn't have any of that. Look at how smooth this engine's running. It sounds great. Let's see if there's any lights on the dash. I am going to get this car an oil change right away. I cannot even believe they let the oil go that long. This is the key for it. Oh, AC works. AC is ice cold. Let's see if the radio works.
D88.
Radio works. It does have heated seats. It does have aux, USB. Like I said, this is a lot nicer than the one I just sold. If you've been checking my channel, I just sold a 2012 Kia Sportage. Ran and drove great. It just didn't have these options. So it's awesome to get a car that has this many options. Let's put it in reverse and see if it backs up. Window works. Window works. And last window. Okay, guys. So I'm pretty excited. We're going to see if it goes back. So it is going back. Let's put it in drive. Make sure it goes forward. You always want to check reverse and drive whenever you go to an auction, because a lot of the times people don't put them in reverse whenever they're looking at these vehicles, and sometimes the reverse gear is burned out, and whenever you go to hit the gas, it just revs and it doesn't do anything. So I always check the reverse whenever I'm looking at cars. Let's make sure the heated seats work. Cool, they work. 168,000 miles, no lights on the dash. We're gonna check the heat, and then this will be the last thing that we check. And then I have a Jeep Wrangler we're going to be looking at next. I just want to check the heat, make sure we have nice hot heat. We might not have heat. It did just start, so I'm gonna let it. Oh, the heat's coming on now. So we do have heat. Cool. All right, guys. Okay, guys, this is the next one. So it is a Jeep Wrangler. It does have a hard top. Does have aftermarket wheels on it. Tires look good. They do have to jump start this one because the battery's dead. They ran it through on a jump pack. You should always check the frames on these. They're known to rust out. Frame on this one looks good. Inside looks good. Let's fire it up. They just got the jump pack on it. 183,000. Up. Battery just died, so they're gonna hook it up one more time. I think this one needs a battery. It is 4x4. It's an automatic. Aftermarket radio. Does have the grab bars, hard top, which is nice. Let's check to make sure all the windows work. This is the one that I like. This is my favorite one out of all the cars I bought. So all the windows work. Battery just died. So I think we're going to have to go get a battery for this one and come back. Wah, wah, wah. It is a 2011 Jeep Wrangler, 183,000 miles. This does have the 3.8 liter in it, which is a great motor. Unfortunately, we can't take it today because it needs a battery. Dang, I was really looking forward to driving this one. Oh well. Let's check the back seat. Does have an aftermarket antenna. Does have these. Does have the rock guards. Those tires are like brand new. Back looks good. Okay guys, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to take this Wrangler today. Battery is bad. So I'm gonna come back with a battery. I'll put a battery in it, and then we're going to take it on a test drive and see if this car will make it 45 minutes back to my car lot. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Have a great day. Okay guys, so this is the next vehicle that we are looking at today. It is a Subaru. So it is a Subaru Forester 2012. Miles are very high, 233,000 miles. So this was sort of like just a toss out bid. I bid $1,000 on this vehicle. So we did win. We did win this vehicle at $1,000. Out the door was $1,200. So nothing like a Bud Light can whenever you're driving. Okay. Doesn't look like it has rust. Tires look brand new. What the heck? Okay. This vehicle has me very, very nervous, especially with the mileage. It is all-wheel drive. But like I said, with 233,000 miles, I mean, you're just shooting fish in a barrel at that point. But for $1,000, you can't find anything nowadays for $1,000. I mean, nothing. Before COVID, you used to be able to, but now, good luck to you. This is going to be the first time we start this. Actually, let's check I want to check the fluids before starting it up. Okay, so it does look like it does have an oil leak down there. It is wet, so something's leaking. Most likely oil. Don't know if it's from this oil filter or what. Let's check the oil, make sure it has oil in it. So it does have oil. What is up with all these people not changing their oil right? The oil's pretty dark, but it does have oil in it, which is good. Let's fire it up. It does have a heated windshield. That's pretty cool for your windshield wipers. So anytime you see this on the bottom of a windshield, that indicates that the windshield is heated. So whenever your windshield wipers are like this in the wintertime, whenever you start it, this heats up and it burns the ice off the windshield wipers. Front tires have seen better days. We got power. Okay, guys. 3, 2, 1. Oh, gosh. It sounds good. I was very nervous about this car. And we got a horn. So we do got some lights. Gas light, obviously the gas is low. Tire pressure light, check engine light. This blue light tells you whenever your vehicle's cold. So whenever the vehicle starts warming up, this light goes off. And whenever your vehicle's overheating, this light will pop up, but it will be in red, just for your own knowledge. It does have a traction control light on. Again, 233,000 miles. Let's check the AC.
23-year-old Anne-Marie Cox was inside.
Radio works. AC doesn't work, so that sucks. No AC. Let's check the engine. $233,000 miles, and the engine actually sounds pretty good. Okay, guys, let's move on to our next vehicle. Our next vehicle I'm going to be showing you is a Jeep Wrangler. I know I said that the last one, but this was the next car we had to look at because I wanted to make sure this car was good before looking at the Wrangler, because I like the Wrangler a lot and I might end up keeping it. So I didn't want to be disappointed before looking at it. But yeah, this is the car. Okay, guys, I got one more Jeep Wrangler. It sucks I couldn't drive this one today, but I do have this white one. This is a 2016 Jeep Wrangler. This was originally a mail delivery Jeep. So the cool thing about it, steering wheel's on the right side. So this is a right-hand drive Jeep Wrangler. Does have all of the seats in there. Does have another set of wheels and tires. It's very dirty. Ooh. This is the back. Does have the seats in there, which is awesome. Another set of wheels and tires. Inside's dirty, hard top. Looks solid. Tires are okay. This thing looks really small compared to the black one. Hard top looks in great shape. Okay. How's the frame on this one? They do have some steps on here. Frame looks good. Frame looks nice. So this does have the 3.6 in this one. The black one over there has a 3.8 liter V6. So This one's a little bit smaller of a motor, but this one puts out more power. Oh, what am I doing? I'm over here looking for the hood latch, and it's right here. Okay. Like I said, 3.6 liter V6. Looks like it did have a system in here. That's what that red wires to. They had sub and an amp in here. Motor looks very dusty. Very, very dusty. Let's check the oil before we start it. The oil is for sure low. Without even wiping off the stick, I can tell the oil's low. Let's put the stick back in. This car, I think we're going to have to stop to get oil. I am 99% sure. I just wiped it off. And it's barely on the stick. If you look where it's wet, it's barely on the stick. So we're going to have to get probably about 2 quarts, 1.5 quarts of oil to add to it. Doesn't look like it has a leak. It looks like somebody just didn't change the oil right. Let's go ahead and fire it up. So we do have 2 keys. Oh, the battery's dead. Why is the battery's dead on all of these cars? Seat covers? Seats look pretty good under there. I bet you these seats are in actually very good shape. They just need cleaned. I bet you somebody just put this on there because they were using this as a work car. They put these on there to protect the seats. This is the passenger side seat. Let's find somebody to jump start this car, and then we're going to start leaving. Okay, they are jump starting it right now. We're going to fire it up. Crossing my fingers. No, I already heard this one run. I know this one's a good car. We are a little bit low on oil though. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
No problem, boss.
So we're going to go get this one some gas. We're going to get some oil, and then we are going to see how it drives. Okay, guys. Let's grab some 5W20 oil. Grab 2 of these. Okay, guys, so I just got the oil put in. Everything seems to be driving really good. The speedometer is very wonky. These Chryslers, Jeeps, Dodges, whenever the battery voltage is low, they get to acting very weird. So you can see the lights are flickering because the battery voltage is so low. Whenever I get back, I'm going to get a new battery for it. But overall, I mean, this thing runs great. Suspension feels tight. Brakes work very nice. Shifts nice. Look at this. Shifted. Shifted. Let's give it some gas. Shifted. I'm very impressed. I wish the speedometer would tell us how fast we were going, but we're probably going about 45. Alignment's good. I'll talk to you guys whenever I get back. I got 40 minutes to go. Okay, guys, so the speedometer finally started working and those lights stopped flashing, the brake and the ABS that you had saw earlier. I think the battery charged up enough to give a more accurate reading. Either way, it's going to need a battery. But now I can actually see how fast I'm going. We're about to get on the highway and see how it runs on the highway. We'll see about 70 miles per hour how it runs. Just gonna roll up this window. That's a nice C8. It's a red one. Okay. That's 60. Get over. So it seems to drive pretty good. That's at 70 miles per hour. Okay guys, we did these seats. I can't wait to get these out of here. So guys, we did make it the 45-minute drive. The Jeep ran and drove fine. Let me go ahead and put it in park. We'll get out. I'll show it to you. I'm going to get these seats pulled out. I'm going to get these extra set of wheels pulled out. But we did make it. Motor's running quiet now that it has the right amount of oil in it. I do have my dad bringing back the Kia Sportage that you guys saw earlier. So I'm going to check and see how that one was driving as well. And I'm going to get both of these cars an oil change. And I'll give you guys an update on the rest of the cars that we're showing.